Well, viewers, today is the 5th of March. We're getting deja vu here today because my lady wife has dropped me off once again at Southampton Airport Parkway Station. So that means only one thing. We're off to collect another car. We're going to Coventry where we should be meeting up with Mr. Coleman, the rubbish mechanic. And we're going off to deepest Leicestershire to pick up something that actually we found at the weekend, and what should be bringing back to Hampshire tomorrow. So we shall get on the train up to Coventry and catch up with you soon. Right, viewers, here we are. Just having left Coventry Station, just going to go down and find Mr. Coleman. There can't be too many 1998 Volvo V90s down here, so I think we'll be fairly easy to find him. And then we shall go off to Leicestershire and collect the car that we found for my client over the weekend. On the way there, though, we might have a little discussion about what happened on that day, because it was quite a journey. It's an unusual job, actually, this one. And I do hope that the result will be satisfactory for my client. I can see him down there already. Right, we'll switch off this camera and get set up on the other one and head over to somewhere near Market Harborough. Right, say hello, Mr. Coleman.
Hello, Mr. Coleman.
Mr. Coleman and I are just on our way to collect the car that I mentioned that we found for my client on Saturday. But sir, do you want to tell the viewers what we had to do before we actually found this particular car?
Yeah, it was quite a day. We went from my house in Coventry to Southall, Southall, and seen a blue V70 which ticked all the right boxes, but the interior looked like there'd been a cat fight happening on the inside or something. There was bite marks out of the dashboard and everything was all faded and cracked, and it was just not nice. It had a big dent in the passenger side door, and you know, the guy was all, you know, nice and honest and that. He was a nice guy, but that one wasn't for us. So then we went to Plan B and went across London to Putney and seen the one at Putney, and yet again that one, the interior in that was very nice, but the bodywork on that one is what they let that one down, the green one, and it was a 2-litre turbo that was, and it drove really nice, but every single panel had scratches and scrapes and all that kind of stuff on it, which wasn't on the picture, or the pictures on the for sale ad. So to put that one right, it was going to cost an awful lot of money. So we sat and twiddled our thumbs a little bit and decided to go to Plan C, which was to drive through London, out all the way back up to Market Harborough, which is about half an hour away from where I live, and buy the red one because it ticked all the boxes. Yeah, but it was very nice.
The thing is that I did some data checks on the cars, but we were on the M1 down on the way, and the blue one came up as a non-categorised salvage car, which means it's not been written off. It's just someone's entered it into the auction because they think that the condition of the car is not very good.
Yeah.
The chap had done some work to it, but you can't replace an entire interior without taking the windscreen out.
No.
So it was really bad. And you know, he had improved it. It wasn't mechanically, wasn't much to do. He's only done 83,000 miles.
Yeah. Which
for a white block Volvo's nothing.
It's nothing. I half expected it to be noisy because low mileage. All the 4, 5, and 6 on the ones that have got low mileage on are normally really noisy because it's just what they do. The more miles you put on them, the quieter they get. But that one was actually pretty good.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, that the price he wanted for it was very similar to the one that actually we went for.
Yeah.
And although this has done double the miles, it's a much better car.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
really nice.
We'll have a look at it when we actually get there. We're just in the traffic going around the outskirts of Coventry at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big ones as well. Like kind of, one of the cars was a Cat D. One of them was a non-categorized one, and one was clean.
Yeah.
And you just never know until you get there what it's going to be like. None of the sellers were dishonest or anything like that. Not a single one of them. The only problem was that I think on the one we actually went for, they'd forgotten to say the car was a Cat D, which was a little bit weird. But apart from that, they weren't dishonest or anything. It's just
lovely lady, and it's a nice car.
Exactly. The blue one, obviously, interior was totally shot, and it was a non-categorized car. Again, that doesn't mean it's been written off. It just means that it's been put into salvage auction because someone's thought that the condition of it is poor. The green one had an absolute stack of paper. I've never seen so much paperwork in my life, but obviously, like, it had a succession of maybe elderly owners, and the bodywork was quite poor. And there was something else wrong, but I can't remember now. I think the radio was broken or something. But he wanted 2,200 for the car, but I don't think it was worth it.
No, it wasn't.
Because you can pick up a V70 for under £1,000, like that if you want to, with an MOT. But the Rebel, despite having a Cat D marker, it's a historic Cat D marker, and it dates
2011, wasn't it?
Yeah, the car's 2005, and it's 2011, and the only reason we actually bought it is because you'd inspected the car, hadn't you?
I couldn't find anything, and the panel gaps are all beautiful. The paintwork's very nice. Whatever it was, it must have been something very minor. All the repairs and stuff that were done have been done extremely well, because I can't find fault with it.
I reckon it's been done at an official Volvo body shop.
It probably was, yeah. Put through Mannheim or something like that to be put, done correctly, or through an authorised proper dealer, because everything on the car is absolutely great. The car is due its MOT. It does need some brakes in it, and it does need a couple of tyres, but that's nothing. It doesn't matter. And, the new owner will be able to get that sorted out, and it'll be fine. So we're on our way to go and pick it up now. We've got about an hour's drive, and then Joseph can do his piece on it for what it's like. I actually really like it. If I was in the market for a V70, this is the one I would buy.
Yeah, but it's pretty strange with the values, though, isn't it? Because you've got really tatty ones, and you've got really nice ones. Yeah. There's not many in the middle.
There's not many in the middle, and this one to me kind of falls at the top end of middle. I've sourced quite a lot of these P2 V70s and that over the years now, and there's one there.
Yeah, there we go.
And and they are absolutely fantastic cars. I know them inside out, and he's got himself a good car there.
Yeah, let's hope so. I've got to drive back tomorrow, so we'll see. But I don't think there's going to be any problems with it. The only problem is I can do some fuel in it, and that's about it. He can, get a new tyre and an MOT and a service, and get some new front brake pads, and that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Excellent, sir. Thank you. Well, viewers, here we are. It's about 5:30 in the beautiful Leicestershire countryside, and here is this 2005 Volvo V70 P2 2.4 SE automatic, which is what we have sourced. This car was actually a Cat D write-off in about 2011. It's not in perfect condition. There are some kind of bits of bodywork down there that sort of needs sorting out and things like that, but it was by far the best one we saw. And as Mr. Coleman said in the last bit of the video, he couldn't find where the car had been written off, so obviously if he can't find it, nobody will. And I'm delighted to announce that we have a beige leather interior. I do like a nice beige leather interior, viewers, and so I'm very delighted to be driving this car back tomorrow all the way to Hampshire, where my client lives, and we shall be having a nice journey, I think, even back to Mr. Coleman's house this evening. That'll be very nice. Right, well, I better film this No Budget Reviews episode here very quickly, and I shall catch up with you on the way back to Coventry, I think. So here we are, viewers, in the V70 on our way back to Mr. Coleman's house. Yet another car successfully sourced for a client, and a very nice one at that. I really like these cars, and I will just sort of end here because I need to film the last bit of the No Budget Reviews episode. But thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment below, and we shall see you again for some more not particularly interesting and possibly quite vague music.